Hello friends, welcome to GuruCAD tutorials. In this tutorial we are going to see how to create a 3D model from a 2D sketch. Also we are going to see how to convert that 3D model into 2D drawing. There are two ways to convert a 3D model in 2D in Autocad. In this video we are going to see a traditional way to convert the 3D model into 2D. In the next video, I will show you another way how to get a 2D drawing layout from the 3D. By changing the workspace to 3D modeling. 3D workspace, you will get tools to create a 3D model. One rectangle I had drawn, then one circle. We need a close profile to create a 3D model. So let's trim it. This bracket is having a hole concentric with this arc, so we'll also create one circle more here. After that, we'll create a region from these two profiles. Regions can be used to addition or subtraction in 3D modeling. These are the 2D faces which are created by the region command. We can utilize a subtract command for removing a circular region from the outer region. Basically, it is not a 3D. Is a 2D face on which we can utilize three commands, that is union, subtraction and the intersect. Let's see now how it will look in 3D. So let's change the workspace to the isometric style. So you can observe in the isometric that it is a two-dimensional, it is not having any height. Now we will add a height to this region by extruding it, let's say 50 mm. Want to add a draft to this object. These two different commands, that is taper faces and the rotate faces, for creating a draft for this model. But in this case I am going to use a traditional way, that I will change the taper from its properties menu, because in extrude we are having a option for giving the taper angle to this model. I am giving 3 degrees taper from all sides. So taper is applied from the all sides of this object. You can give the negative angle also, so that the direction of the taper will be changed. This part I want to add some fillet also. So let's fillet with some dimension. First you have to define the radius, okay, 10 mm. Then select the edges according to your requirement. So here I am selecting the lateral edges. For some edges you have to rotate this model. Shift key and the middle mouse button to rotate the model and select the remaining edge. And here press enter to accept the fillet which we have given. This is our model which we have created in 3D by using a region command, and a taper is given by the properties in the extrude modifier. Now we'll save it. So I am going to save it on desktop, or you can create your own folder. We will create a layout, that is a 2D drawing. So we have to click on the layout one button. Here you will get this type of appearance. Here you have to delete a viewport which you are looking here, showing me the 3D model. Before that we have to make a page setup. So first we will go with the page setup manager, modify it, set a printer according to your requirement. Here I am going to select a PDF printer with high quality. After that we will select a page size. It can be A3, A4 as per our requirement. After selecting the paper, that is ISO A3, we will select a plotting style. In plotting style we are having different categories, that is screening 100%, screening 25%. So we can choose for the color saving. Here I am going to select the default one. After selecting the plotting style, you can go with a scale factor which is there. Be sure that it should be 1:1. Other things will remain as it is, and you can press OK to complete your selection. Here come our paper which is set up for the plotting. This is a dotted area which is a printable area, and the viewport which we are looking, that is a single viewport given here, we have to delete that. Okay. We have to create a viewports by using solid view command. So we have to delete this first viewport which is coming by default. Now start a solve view command, and then you can create different type of viewports. This is a solid draw command which is used to draw a viewport. This is a solid profile command which is used to create a layers. Now let's start with the solve view command. Here you will get a different type of options. Ortho, UCS. You have to select a UCS. After that you have to select a world, and then you have to give a view center. The first view is created. So again it is asking for a view center. Press the enter key here. Then it is asking you for the first corner. So click on the upper left corner. Yes, just like this you can create a viewport. Give the name. So here we are using the third angle method, so give the name as a top view. Press enter. Again you are getting the same options here. So here you have to project a view from the another view. So create with ortho mode. So click on the ortho. After clicking on the ortho, just it is asking you for the viewport to project from the direction. So select this midpoint and drag your cursor toward the mid of the viewport and click there. Now it is again asking for the view center. So click on the downside, enter, press enter. It is asking you for the first corner, then give the another corner. Now it is asking for the name. So name it as a front view. Okay, done. Now after that it is asking for the another view. Okay, so cycle go on repeating. So now I want another side view here. So we are going to generate a side view from this front view. So again we will select ortho, and then we are going to project from the right hand side. Okay, so we'll go with the right hand side, viewport, click here and drag your cursor to the left and click. It will generate a right hand side view. Now it is asking for the view center, press enter. Now first corner, click somewhere on the position shown in the video, then click on the other corner. Then now it is asking for the view name, so give it as a RHS, that is right hand side view. Now I want one isometric view also, so we'll go with the UCS mode again, and then I will select a world, and then I will create a one more viewport here. For this I will give the name as a ISO. The process remains same. Name has been given as a view ISO. Press enter key. Okay, all things are done. Okay, now we have to set the viewports according to our requirement in height, width and the visualization. First select one viewport and change its height and width in the property manager. So select the first, I want to show the title block also, so we are creating a one rectangle here that will act as a boundary for my entire drawing. Here you can give a little rectangle by using the rectangle command, and that will act as my title block. After that, select all the viewports or one viewport and go to the properties, and here change the height and the width as per your requirement. In viewport property windows, the most important things are height, width and the scale factor. So we have maintained this as a 100. Now select other three viewports and change their height and width also, 100 and 150. Press enter. Okay, now press escape key. Now move the viewports and place them properly so that we can look proper top view, front view and the side view. Front view will be at the bottom of top view. Isometric view we can place anywhere, no issues. Select this side view and place it nearby the front view. Okay, now here I am just drawing a rectangle that will appear as a layout for the title block. Okay, now we have to set this all viewports according to our requirement. Okay, so first we are going to change the appearance and the scale factor. So just double click inside the viewport and make the grids off. After that, change the style shading style to the 2D wireframe. Zoom it to the extent mode. The same thing you have to repeat for the all viewports which you have created. Now this is front view. The same thing. First make the grids off, then zoom it to the extent, so you can now see that there is a component. Then change the style to the 2D wireframe. Here change the viewport to the isometric and style to the 2D wireframe only. Make the grids off. Now come to the right hand side view. Make the grid off. Zoom extent. And the style. By double clicking on the viewport, you are going into the model space. Now you have to come out of the model space. So you can just double click anywhere in the page, or you can click on the model button. Now select the viewport again and go to the properties and see the custom scale is having something different value. I want 1:1 scale. So in the standard scale list, I will select 1:1 as a scale factor. Now you can observe that it is changing according to the scale factors. I need 1:1 scale. Click on that. The same scale factor should be applied to all the viewports. The viewport boundary can be make hidden by using the layer commands. So don't bother about the viewport boundary currently. Just first give the scale factor and the height properly. Height we have given. Now we are changing the scale factor. Now you can observe that the front view is perfectly coming after the top view lining, and side view is also in the inline with the front view. This is because of your height and width setting and the position of the viewports. Now you can see that it is looking little better than previous one. All the viewports are set according to the positions, front view, top view and the side view, and the one isometric view. Now we have to use the another command that is called as a sol view we have used. Then this is a solid profile. So solid profile projects total lines on the layers, and it is used in the model space. So again you have to double click inside the viewport and then select solid profile command. Here you have to select that 3D model. Remember this, you are not going to select the viewport. Here you have to select the 3D model, which then it is asking you for, it is asking me for the hidden profile lines to be projected on the separate layer. Say yes. Then profile lines on the another layer. Say yes. Split tangential edges. Say yes. Press enter. It has been done. Now come out of the model space again. So click on the button. So now you are in the paper space. Now you have to select this command, solid draw, and you have to select viewports. So select all the viewports. Now you can see that the extra lines are get vanished, and you are seeing the outer body structure of the part and some lines inside. Now select the layer property manager. Here we are going to add hidden lines. To the layers which are created automatically by the generation command. So if you observe here, you are having the 3 layers for the each view. For front view, it is one layer is created for the dimensioning, one layer is created as a hidden, and another is visible. So visible, invisible, all the visible lines and outer boundaries will be there. In hidden, if you define the hidden with the hidden lines, so we have to first load them, then it will be get changed to the hidden lines. Here you have to set the visibility of the outer boundaries and the printing and other purpose. So in isometric, I don't want to print the hidden lines, so I am going to press it as a cross in the plot. Then load the hidden lines from this menu. Select all 3 types. Say OK. Here select the hidden line first. Now it has been changed. Now you can observe in the front viewport, the lines which are hidden are shown hidden now. The same thing we are going to do with the another hidden layers. For top view also we have to do same thing. Okay. I don't want to show the viewport boundaries also, so here I can make them off, and also if I don't want to plot them, here also I can click on the plot button, and then it will not get printed into the final printouts. Now close this, just make it off and close. We can dimension them now as per our requirement. So here you can give the dimension directly in the paper layout, that is page layout, and it will appear as it is the dimension which we give in the model space. You can give the different type of dimensions, radial, angular, or diametric, as per your requirement. After giving the dimension and the annotation, you can print entire drawing. You can give the center lines to your views. Just stretch them so that they can cover your entire model, so it will appear properly. In another viewport also you can do the same thing. Just you have to select the 2 lines and the center line will appear there. Now we'll make the viewports off and the off for printing also. You can see the clean drawing. You can give the annotations, and after that you can go to the plot. So here I am selecting the plot. Whatever the settings you have given the previously, they are shown here. And then you can go to the preview. So it is looking very nice and proper. Then right click and you can say plot here. So as we have done as a PDF, so it will generate a PDF file. So save it. Now if something is changed in your model and then you want to again see the changes in the 2D. So first we will modify our part. We will create a hole here by using the cylinder command. So go to the 3D modeling workspace again. Change the views according to your requirement if required. Now I have selected a coordinate system to the left. Here I am drawing one cylinder. Set the height 125. We have to move it so that it will intersect with our part. So we are doing some construction work here by drawing a line. Select move command, select the 3D object, and by selecting the center point, move it to the midpoint of the line. While moving, if you make the ortho mode on, it will move in the particular direction, that is x-axis, y-axis and z-axis. So ortho mode will you to move the objects precisely. Here our cylinder is not exactly completely intersecting with our base component, so we have to push it little bit from the back side. So select move command again and select the base point and move it little bit 10 to 15 mm, and just when you can able to see that it is intersecting properly, press enter. After that you are going to use the subtract command. So this is what we have modified. We have to look that whether it is automatically appearing there in our 2D layout which we have created or not. So let's see. We have applied the subtract command now. The lines which you are seeing in this viewport are the projected lines. Now we'll go with the layout. Let's see, it is not appeared there. So what we have to do now? Okay, so first we'll go to the layer manager and we'll make our viewports on again so that we can able to select them. Plotting will remain as it is, no need to change there. Close this. Now what to do? Yes, you have to go with the second command, that is solve draw command. Click on that and again select the all the viewports and press enter. Now you can see that our hole is appeared there, right? Now again you can give the dimension and other things and annotations if required, and you can regenerate and plot your layout. Now again I can go to the layer manager and make the viewports to show off plotting. I'm not going to plot the viewport, so I will maintain it as it is. Again in hidden lines in the ISO, same things, I don't want to plot them. Now we'll right click and say plot and say, see, I have selected the PDF file, then check the scale factor and say OK. Now it is asking you for the saving where you want to save. Now save it and see automatically it has been opened there. So just scale it 100% and you're looking a proper lines. Thanks to all for watching. Please like and share with your friends. For your any queries regarding the softwares in mechanical, civil or architecture, you can comment, and please press the bell icon in the subscribe button. Thank you very much. Bye bye.